Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another tropical update from the Hurricane Watch Team. Today we have multiple areas of concern that we need to discuss, so let's get started with no further ado. We've been talking about Hurricane Darby here for the past several days, and the latest satellite presentation of Hurricane Darby was still quite impressive. Really near analysis time this evening with persistent cold cloud tops surrounding the clear eye. However, some degradation in the cyclone's appearance has been noted over the past several hours, and the eye has actually cooled and become a little elongated, and the cyclone appears to have be entraining environmental dry air. So there's dry air being trained into the storm. You can actually see the western part of the system. It's losing a little bit of convection there, and it's becoming a little more elongated north and south rather than east and west. And this is really leading to the recently observed breaks in the eye wall that we're starting to notice. There's a little bit more breaks in the eye wall occurring right now. The initial intensity is estimated to be around 90-95 knots, representing a slight weakening from the previous advisory, with Darby now below major hurricane strength. This estimate is in line with a blend of the various satellite estimates. Now, despite Darby holding its own over the past 24 to 36 hours, day and a half roughly, it is significantly weakening and anticipated over the next couple of days. This is supported by all the reliable guidance, with Darby expected to dissipate by this weekend as it passes south of the main Hawaiian Islands. The updated intensity forecast closely follows the consensus IVCN, as well as the ship's guidance SHIPS. Darby lies on the southwestern periphery of a ridge aloft, which means it's high up in the atmosphere, about 30 to 34,000 feet, in an area characterized by light to moderate vertical wind shear. As Darby is driven by west-northwestward by a mid and upper level ridge to the northeast, in the short term, it will move closer to an upper level trough to its northwest into an environment characterized by stronger vertical wind shear. Now, the shear will allow the cyclone to efficiently ingest the dry mid-level air that prevails while degrade to a shallow system over the next 48 hours. It is moving over cooler temperatures, sub 26 degrees centigrade, or 26 degrees centigrade sea surface temperatures at the surface. Now, with the persistent firm surface high north of Hawaii, forcing Darby to accelerate as it turns towards the west, really the updated track forecast is close to the previous forecast and lies very close to the GFEX. This is what we're looking at right here, as you can see. I'm actually gonna do this. You can see that eye is really not. It tried to clear out. You can see it cleared out momentarily, but it's just really becoming more and more elongated as more and more dry air is being ingested at the mid levels of the atmosphere. That's at about 500 millibar at the 500 millibar level. Now, what kind of impact could Hawaii see? An estimated 1 to 2 inches of rain is possible, 25 to 50 millimeters. Winds anywhere from 25 to 30 miles per hour, 40 to 48 kilometers per hour. Gusts 35 to 40, 35 to 40 miles per hour, 56 to 64 kilometers an hour. Waves up at around 6 feet. That's about 1.8 meters. And there's definitely rip currents as the storm does pass to the south. Now, yes, it will be a depression, but it still could bring, some pockets of heavier rain to portions of the Hawaiian Islands, rip currents, and some waves too, and some gusty winds from time to time. And also, just stay tuned for the Hurricane Watch Team for updates. And if you have enjoyed this video so far, we're just letting you know that this video has been useful to you. Please like it, share it with your friends, and subscribe. Also, don't forget to click on the notification bell to get notified when a new video or live stream comes out. Thanks again. So I want to talk a little bit about Invest 96E. That was an accident. Where's my mouse? There it is. Go away. There we go. So I'm going to do this so you can kind of see it in relation to the countries around it. That's a little bit easier to deal with. Alright, so now with Index 96C, again, there it is off the coast of southern Mexico, Guatemala there. There are showers and thunderstorms associated with a broad area of low pressure located a few hundred miles south-southwest of the Gulf of Tonopec. And they continue to show some signs of an organization. Now, the environmental conditions are, in fact, forecast to remain conducive for additional development, and a tropical depression is actually expected to form well offshore the coast of southern Mexico by late Friday or Saturday. The disturbance is forecast to move westward to west-northwestward at about 10 miles per hour, remaining offshore the southern and the west coasts of Mexico. So it's really just going to move away from Mexico. Really, there won't be any direct impacts. Very minimal direct impacts, if any impacts at all. There won't be any direct impacts, I should say. And if there are any impacts, they will be indirect, and those impacts will be very minimal. So I do want to talk a little bit about the severe weather today. First, let's go over to across the other side of the Earth and talk a little bit about what we got going on down here in Europe. So, this is the unofficial ESTOFEX, the European Storm Forecast Experiment, has issued the following in Europe today. So, a level 2 was issued across southern Russia, and large amounts of hail is possible. Severe wind gusts and tornadoes are also possible, and heavy rain, which could lead to flash flooding there in portions of southwestern Russia. A level 1 has been issued across portions of southeast Germany, Czechia, can't pronounce the name of that good, Czechia, North Austria, northern Poland, southern Slovakia, and severe wind gusts and large hail will be possible for those countries. Another level 1 threat was issued for portions across northern Finland, northern Sweden, and northwestern Russia. And then the biggest threats for this are going to be heavy rain. A level 1 threat was issued for portions of northwestern Spain, northeastern Spain, southeastern France, northwestern Italy, southwestern Turkey, and the threats are going to be severe wind gusts. The ECCC. Now we're going to be talking a little bit about what we have going on in Canada. Let me just search Canada weather forecast topics. The environment of Canada. I'm looking for the Storm Prediction Center for Canada. That's actually what I should Google. There we go. Perfect. So this is what we got right here. As you can see right here, it actually goes really far north there. Let me actually zoom this in so y'all can see this a little bit better. That doesn't help you at all, does it? Okay. Yeah, they're not showing anything in terms of what we got here. Definitely the prairies have the biggest threat of any kind of... The prairies have a biggest threat of severe weather in the entire country of Canada. So, the ECC in Canada today has issued a moderate risk, a level 2 out of 4, for portions of Canadian prairies. Now, the threats are really going to be winds gusting up to 90 kilometers per hour, hail reaching anywhere from 2 to 4 centimeters in diameter, and frequent lightning and up to 25 to 50 millimeters of rain in this portion of Canada. Now, in terms of the United States, this is what we're looking at here. This is a very seen this map a million times on my channel for sure. In the United States, the greatest severe weather concern for today is going to be portions over portions of the Dakotas and western Minnesota, where hail and damaging winds are possible from late afternoon through the evening, where a slight risk of severe weather is present. So that is what we have for today. And again, please stay safe today during the severe weather if you're in Canada, the northern United States, or portions of Europe and Western Russia. Alright, so, well, that's all the news we have for you right now. Don't forget that we have our own Discord server where you can chat with the team and our community. Don't forget the link is in the description below. We also have a Patreon page too. For only $1 a month, you can get exclusive benefits and to keep the channel going. And if you don't want or you can't support us in that way, even as little as subscribing to our channel, liking our videos, clicking on that notification bell, and sharing the videos and commenting helps out a lot. Thanks for watching, and remember, we are the Hurricane Watch Team, your source for cyclone information. Peace out.